Dear students, welcome to Biobee. So, in this live session, we will be having a detailed discussion on today's RE-NEET question paper. We'll be discussing the biology question. Are there? This is for you guys. Just look into the one after another. Here we go with the first question. That is a 91st question they have given from the Animal Kingdom chapter, where they have made a statement that is. Class reptilia refers to the creeping and crawling mode of locomotion. The class reptilia has a creeping and crawling locomotion. That is definitely right. That's a first statement is right. Then coming to the next, we have statement 2, where they mentioned all organism belonging to all organism. All organism belong to reptilia? No, we have an exception, that is crocodile, right? Crocodile has a four chambered heart. So statement 1 is right, statement 2 is incorrect. So we have to go with the option 4. So 91st, it is a option 4. 91st going to be a option 4. Now coming to the next one, we have a how many Kelvin cycle? How many turns of Kelvin cycle are required for the formation of three molecules of glucose? Okay, so we know for one glucose molecule we need a 6, right? So we have to multiply it by 3. Okay, so it's going to be option 1 here. So 18. Okay, so 92 going to be a 18. 92 going to be a 18. Okay, and coming to the next. Here with the 93rd question. In the 93rd question, we will be talking about the photorespiration part. Photorespiration will be reaction catalyzed by rubisco, so shown below. Okay, so here the 93rd, we have to mark option 3. The correct answer is 2-phosphoglycolate. The correct answer is 2-phosphoglycolate. That's going to be the right answer here. Now, coming with the 94th question will be about, just a second, the 94th will be about gymnosperms, the male and female gametophyte. The gymnosperms in the male and female gametophyte remains within the spora. Here we have to tell yes, that is right. So in the gymnosperms we see both male and female gametophytes within the sporangia, because that's how the seed going to be formed there. And then in gymnosperm, seeds are not covered. Definitely yes, we call them as a naked seeded. Okay, naked seed we call. So here both the statements are right. Then the answer going to be, just a second, here both the statements are right. Then the answer going to be option 2. Yes. Then coming to the next one, we have a 95. How many molecules of pyruvate acid are produced at the end of glycolysis from 206 molecule of glucose? First, standard data we all have to know, that is a one glucose molecule will break down into 2 pyruvic acid. A one glucose going to break down into 2 pyruvic acid. Then 206 glucose molecule should be multiplied by 2. So if we multiply it by 2, we're going to get an answer 412. 95th 412 is the right answer. And here itself we have a 96th question. In the 96th question, they have asked for matching the following. Now here, fusion of protoplasm between the gamete, easiest one. Fusion of a protoplasm, the word itself says that fusion is gamete, and they asked about protoplasm. So then we can mark plasmogamy. We have fusion of two nuclei. That is also easy. That is karyo is nucleus, gamo is fusion. Then it's going to be karyogamy. Then we have a generation of haploid spores. That's going to be a meiosis. So here the order should be 2, 3, and 1. 2, 3, 1 going to be a right answer. 2, 3, 1 going to be a. We have mitochondrial inner membrane enclosure. Next question. The mitochondrial inner membrane. If you look at the mitochondria appear to be like this, where they have a complete imagination in the areas. Yes. Now this is what the outer membrane, and this going to be a outer membrane and inner membrane. The inner membrane is actually called a matrix. A matrix. Okay. 97. Go with the option 2. Next, 98. We have a phyllotaxy is a part arrangement. Very easy. Phyllotaxy is a pattern of arrangement. How the leaves are arranged on the stem. You can see how leaves are arranged, alternate, opposite, those things. That is actually comes under leaf. One of the easy question, that is 98 is leaf. Then coming to 99, mad cow disease, a repeated question. A mad cow disease is from a prion group. It is from a prion. Okay. Next, we have a name starting with the bovine encephalopathy. Now look here, that's 99 will go with the 2. 99 will go with the 2. And coming to the hundreds, formulated by a ninth grade book has this answer. Cell theory is formulated by Shidden and Schwann. One more easy. 100 is option 2. This we are discussing 70th series. If any of you had a 70th series today, you can just check with it. If not, just be aware of the questions what we are dealing, and then later on you will get an idea what is the right answer. Then 901, which of the following plant growth regulator promotes internode elongation prior to the flowering in the cabbage? Plant growth and development chapter. Here they're asking for which of the following plant growth regulator. There itself we have an answer. Plant growth regulators should be giving an answer. Promotes internode elongation prior to flowering. So it should be gibberellins. It should be gibberellins. Option 3 going to be the right answer. Then we have 102. Which pigment has absorption peak at a 700 nanometer in a photosynthetic reaction center, PS1, that is P700? No doubt we can directly tell the absorption peak will be normal, sorry, peak for a pigment chlorophyll A. 102, 3 going to be a right answer. That is chlorophyll A. Then we have 103. Spenopsida class belong to. Spenopsida class belong to. This is from our animal kingdom. It comes under a division called Pteridophyta. It comes under the division called Pteridophyta. Next, we have which of the following, just a second, which of the following represents the correct sequence of arrangement in a lower limb? I said this is going to be the easiest. Lower limb we have to know, that is we need to talk about the legs here. That is we have to check the order here. The order will be femur, patella, and tibia tarsal in the given option. That is the option 4 will remain right. Option 4 will remain right. Next, 105. Which of the following plant growth regulator is an herbicide? Which of the plant growth regulator is an herbicide? My friends, 2, 4. Option 2 going to be a right answer in the 105 question. Coming to 106, here they have asked about the genus. What is a genus? A group of closely related species, an individual plant or animal, a population of plants and animals, a group of closely related species. I hope no one will make a mistake here. Unfortunately, the person with this question paper made a mistake. It is a group of closely related species. It's a group of closely related species. It has written a proper order, but unfortunately failed over here. Option 4 is a right answer for 106 question. Then 107, a plastid that stores xanthophyll. is known as the plastid with xanthophyll. Xanthophyll is a color pigment, so it is a chromoplast. The word chromo is color. 107, option 3 will be a right answer. 108, in water, frog respires through. Oh, good that there is no option gills. If the gills would have been here, it would have been confused so many of them. So we all know, even though frogs live in the water, they respires through their skin. 108, option 2 will remain the right. Which of the following is not a chordate? Which of the following is not a characteristic of the chordate? My friends, listen here. Option they have given: presence of post tail, this will be a characteristic of the chordate. Presence of notochord, that is a fundamental characteristic of the chordate. Remember, they have given central nervous system dorsal. Please check with yourself. Does your heart present in the dorsal side? No, it's in the front. We say that it is present in the ventral. So absence of gills. Okay, so we have a pharyngeal gill. So here the option one not see, oh, dorsal. Oh, sorry. Just a minute. So they're asking about central nervous system. So I confused with the heart. Sorry. So central nervous system will remain the dorsal. That's right. Option option 3 also, it's a right statement. And absence of gills. They have a presence of gills. So 109 will remain option 4 as a right answer. Of course, it's a simple question. If you look at the fishes have the gills. We can't deny them, right? So that going to be a right. So option 4, 109, option 4 going to be the right. And 110, we have a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic protein synthesis. So this will remain for the rough endoplasmic reticulum then. Okay, so then remaining is lipid. Look at what SCR is for. So option 3 going to be the right answer. This rough endoplasmic reticulum going to be for protein synthesis, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum will be for lipid synthesis. Next, we have 111. Which of the following are a characteristics? Here, ribs and 30s. That seems to be right. Hold on. They can have plasmids. Yes, this also going to be right. And they contain mesosomes. They have peroxisomes. No, this cannot be the right answer, bacho. So here A, B, C, all the 3 are right. So I have to go with the option 1. Next, we have 112, where we will be talking about again. It's a cell chapter. They have had a talk about the cell. Now here, we want to match with list 1 and list 2. Cisternae, where do we find the cisternae? Cisternae will be present in a mitochondria. That's an inner folding of the mitochondria. And cristae is in the mitochondria. And then here your cisternae is present in the Golgi apparatus. Yes, Golgi apparatus. Cristae is in mitochondria. Cisternae going to be in Golgi apparatus. Thylakoid, no doubt, it's going to be a chloroplast. And phospholipid, it's a cell membrane. Easy. Okay, now here, which one should I mark? The order goes in the way 2, 4, 1 and 3. 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3. Yes, C2 marked right. That is option 3 for 112 will remain a right. Option 3 for 112. Now the next one. Next we will go with the 113. So over here, 113, they have talked about which of the following, just a second, which of the following statements related to focus on the pituitary gland. We have to focus on the. It is divided anatomically into adenohypophysis, neurohypophysis. True. If you look at the pituitary gland, we have an anterior pituitary, posterior. A will remain right. It secretes FSH. Definitely yes here. FSH is a follicle stimulating hormone secreted by the anterior, that is adenohypophysis. And it secretes MSH. Yes, we have one more area which is present between adenohypophysis and neurohypophysis. which is called a pars intermedia. This pars intermedia secrete a hormone called MSH. So third one also going to be right. So it does not secrete prolactin. No, yes, it secretes prolactin. They've used the word. I won't agree with the statement D here. Then the correct option will be ABC. ABC, where is it? Option 3. 113. Option 3 is the right answer. 114. Now the paper appears to be a bit lengthy. The earlier few 90 series question was like direct. Now it appears to be a bit lengthy. Let's keep moving on. Which of the following statements regarding the photorespiration are photorespiration? This is the second question. We are respiration bacho. Now here we have to go with the correct answer. Okay, we have to go with the correct answer. Let's look into the statement. Photorespirations are do not occur in C3. No, we all know it occurs in what I have said 114. Respiration, they do not occur in C3. Be wrong. And we have to tell with the what is it? We have to go with the CO2 is consumed. CO2 is consumed and O2 is generated. CO2 is consumed and O2 is generated. It's not a right, I guess. Then we have phosphoglycerol answer for the previous question in the same paper. So we have an answer of the question here itself. Phosphoglycolate, that's the right one. And then we have 100 and for what is it? No synthesis of ATP and NADPH. I have to agree with this. I have to agree with this. So my friends in the online session now, I say here C and D will remain the right answer. C and D, that is phosphoglycolate is formed and no synthesis of ATP and NADPH. So option 3, I'll take a call here. Option 3, 114, option 3. Next, we have 115. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Which of the following statement is incorrect? My friends, listen. Fibrinogen is produced by fibrin. Fibrinogen is produced fibrinogen is produced by fibrin. Fibrinogen is produced by fibrin. Fibrinogen is produced by fibrin. Incorrect, they're asking. Let's hold on. Blood coagulates. Blood coagulates in response to an injury. Okay. Blood clot consists of fibrins. Okay. Fibrin is produced from fibrinogen. Fibrins are produced. This is right. This is right. So they have made it ulta. They have made it ulta here. So I'll tell which is wrong here. Directly tell. Yes, option 1 is the incorrect, wrong. Fibrin is produced from the fibrinogen, not fibrinogen is produced from fibrin. No. So 115 will be a 115 will go with 1. And 116 we arrange the following taxonomic category. Wow, this guy has made beautiful KPC of GS. Many of us follow the same thing. So here 116 K, where is K? K kingdom. F comes okay, F comes first. Then P phylum. D comes next. D comes next. D comes next. And C here 1 2 3 is here. And then we have KPC of G. KP of 5 is here and 6 is here, 7. Now if you look at the option, my friends, here they have not given complete set here. Have they given? Let's see here. F, E, B. Any option starts with the F. What's the ascending order? Very important, very important. I have to go with the ascending order. Ascending order matlab what? From smaller unit to larger unit. So what the smaller unit going to be? G. G species, then going to be A. Any option with G, A, directly mark it. Yes, he also made it right. So option 2 going to be the right answer here. The correct is G, A, E, C, B, D, F. So that's going to be our 116. Next we have 117. 117, it's all about our which experiment? Okay, photosynthesis question. Fine. So select the correct sequence of the experiment that led to gradual understanding of photo. We need to understand the order of experiment. See, first of all, they had to talk about a role of air. Okay, then they had a talk about what is coming out from the photosynthesis, that is oxygen from the photosynthesis. And then I had a talk about a chlorophyll absorption spectra. My friends, here, the first of all, they have given glucose, and then that can't be. Then here first spectra, no. And I'll tell you, over here we have air first, okay, then oxygen, then glucose, then absorption spectra. Option 3, let hold on with the next one. No, this can't be right. So 117, option 3 will be a right answer, friends. 117, option 3 will be a right answer. And if you look at the next one, from we have a question from starch, match the following. Again, match the following they have asked. Hold on, match the following. Starch, okay, I can directly tell a starch will be a energy. An antibody fights infection, perfect. Concavalin A, concavalin A, will it be lecithin? Okay, let's match it. Gluten 4, glucose transport. So which answer going to be right here? 118. Over here the order is 2143. 2143, yes, perfect. 118 will remain option 3. 118 will remain as option 3. Next, the number of vertebrae in human, the number of vertebrae in human body. Human is easier. It's very easy. Okay, it is 26. Look here, it is 26. It is 26, my friends. Look here, 120 question we have, that is endomembranous system include. Wow, endomembranous system. Okay, now the one who has a membrane we need to talk, that is endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complexes, lysosome, and vacuole. So 120th, the option 2 will be a right answer. Then we have 121. We have a bit of numerical. So what they have given here, a length of the stem at the time 0 was 20 centimeter. The arithmetic growth rate is 30 centimeters per day. Okay, what is the length of the stem at the end of the 7th day? My friends, please understand. So initial, the length of the stem, 30 centimeter. The arithmetic growth, friends, it is adding up. It is adding up. That is arithmetic growth rate is 30 centimeters per day. 30 centimeter per day. Length of the stem, what is the length of the stem at the end of 7th day, sorry, 7th day. So here, if I calculate this, just we have to keep what will happen. Okay, hold on. So 7 into 30, 7 into 30 I'll make, because 7 days per day, 30 means 7 3s are 21, 210 plus initial growth is how much? 20. So 0 3 2 2 3 0 bacho. So option 4 will be a right answer. Easy question, yeah. See, students are telling this time mathematical questions are more in biology. Yes, mathematical questions are more in biology. All the mathematical questions are basic, I felt. Till now, what we have discussed, it's all basics, my dear friends. Okay. Now coming to 122nd, again, match the following they have given. Wow, such an easy question, but no one can make a mistake here. 122, spherical is, we don't want an option at all. We can easily tell spherical going to be, or what I can go with the spherical here, coccus. Yes, rod shape is bacillus, and comma shape is vibrio, and spirillum is a spiral shape. So here the order is 2 4 1 3. 2 4 1 3. Which one is there? 2 4 1 3. Yes, perfect. Option 1. Option 1. Next, the number of what they have given here, the number of action potential generated by sinoatrial node in a healthy human. Wow, such an easy question. 70 to 75. The average they have taken as 72. So here 70 to 75. 123. Easy question from the chapter body fluids and circulations, friends. Okay. Then we have again, wow, the table which is there in the biological classification chapter is in a 124. My friends, 124, Mangifera indica they have taken. Mangifera indica. Mangifera is actually a genus. I'll match the one which we know generally first. Okay, so genus going to be Mangifera. Just make sure that. So B is 5. So let's eliminate this and this. Okay, the guys did the same. And then we have to talk about phylum. But so here there is a mistake actually. There should be a no word phylum, right? So there should be no word phylum. They have to give the word division here. They should give the word division. Since it's a plant, that's okay, that's okay. So we can't claim, because that's okay. Now what is the next one here? Easy. Class is dicotyledone. And then we have a next one. What is it? Wait a second, wait a second. Class is dicotyledone, if I tell. And the phylum is this one. Division is angiospermae. Order going to be your order will be our sapinidales. And then what is left over? Family is Anacardiaceae. So remember, the hint itself will tell us here. So order always ends with ales, and family always ends with ACA. So this gives us an idea. 124 will be option 1. And here itself we have 125. Which of the following is not a part of a human central nervous system? Okay, they're talking about the central nervous pericardium. First answer itself here, it comes in the circulatory system, that is blood vascular system. And rest all three comes under the this one here, central nervous system. Okay, 126. Bacho, here a statement wise question they have asked. A statement wise question here. Chromosomes are fully condensed at the prophase 1. My friends, 126 chromosomes are fully condensed at the prophase 1. We have to take one. Yes, yes, we're going to see complete condensation at the end of the prophase 1. That is a right statement. And statement 2, 126, meiosis 1 resembles mitosis. My friends, we all know it's not the meiosis 1 which is actually resembling the mitosis, my friends. It should be a meiosis 2. It should be a meiosis 2 which resembles the mitosis. So I say of statement 2 is wrong. So which is the right one going to be? Here I say, so option 4. Option 4 here. Option 4 kidhar hai? Idhar hai. Okay. So option 4. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. My friends, next. 127. Here again they have asked on the one of the anatomy concept here. Marginal placentation, axial placentation, parietal, and free central placentation. Okay, let's match it, not a big deal. So marginal placentation will go with the P, we learned it. And axial placentation, no doubt at all, it's well known. That's going to be our which option will be a right over here? Axial argemone they have given. And then they have given tomato. Okay, that's it. So directly we can match their axial is tomato. And then we have a parietal. We have a parietal here. For the parietal, we can mention that is argemone, and then free central. So that is primrose we can mention. So I can go with the option. Which one option going to be right here? Option 1, right? 4, 2, 1, 3. Yeah, option 1 going to be a right answer. I'll be repeating for 127th question. Option 1 going to be a right answer. Option 1 will remain a right answer for this. Next, symbiotic association between fungi and algae. Symbiotic association between fungi and algae. My friends, the correct answer is lichens. The correct answer is lichens. This is from the chapter population interaction. That is population and organism and population. Next, we have which of the following is not a prokaryote? Wow, is this a question for the NEET? Seriously? Oh my God. Now, 129, they have asked such a simple question, my friends. Which of the prokaryote? Bacteria, blue-green algae, all these three are prokaryote. The one and only eukaryote is actually a algae. So 129, option 1 will be a right answer. Now we have 130. 130, arrange the following descending order of their contribution. It was there in the table. It is there in a table. Wow, this question, yes, we all know. So they are focusing majorly on the human body, bacho. Let's write it down. In human body, the oxygen will be more. Which order they have given? Descending order. Descending matlab zyada to come. Yes, from higher to lower we have to go. Yes, higher to lower. If we mention higher to lower, okay, then oxygen will be the first one. Then we have carbon, and then we have biomolecules. There is a table there. And then we have they have given in a order. Given in a order actually. Yes, is also right. Option 2 going to be right answer. A, B, C, and D. So here option 2, 130th question will go with the option 2. Then we have 131. Then we have a 131 here. 131 will be talking about incorrect one regarding which one of the following statement. Beta cells of pancreas secrete insulin. True. Alpha cells of pancreas secretes glucagon. True. Alpha secretes pancreas. No, this is wrong. Glucagon stimulates glycogenolysis. Glucagon stimulates glycogenolysis. Yes, it increases the glucose level by breaking down glycogen. That is glycogenolysis. So all A 1, 2, 4 are what I can say a right one. The incorrect one is option 3. Next, we have a next one, that is 120 120 sorry 132. Just a second. 132. 132, what they have given. Which of the following are characteristic features of Solanaceae characteristics they're asking here? Flowers bisexual and actinomorphic, right? Calyx have 5 sepals, right? And are united. Gamocephalous we call. Gamocephalous, that also going to be right. Andrecium have 5 stamens and epipetalous. I'll tell this is right. And Solanaceae have a superior ovary, but they have mentioned over here as an inferior. So since they're asking for the correct one, so I have to mark A, B, and C. 132 option 2 will be a right answer. Then we have what is it? Statement wise question again, which when any plane, wow, when any plane, my friends, when any plane passing through the central axis of a body divides organism into two identical half, and it is called radial symmetry. My friends, any plane, right? Yes, it is radial symmetry, I say. Okay, then that I'll mark with the statement 1, right? And in which, what they have mentioned, in phylum Echinodermata, both adult and no. Here larva is bilateral, my friends. Here a larva is bilateral and adults are radial. We can agree. So statement 2 is wrong. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is wrong. 133. I'll go with the option 4. Then we have 134, 134, and 134. A correct sequence of adult cell cycle. My God, just a pictorial base, the pie chart which we know in the cell cycle and cell division, my friends. Yeah, so here the right option, without a doubt, we can tell there will be a G1 phase followed by synthesis phase, then G2 will come, and then mitosis. So option 4 remains the right here, my friends. 135. Remember, so in frogs, the number of pairs of cranial nerve, frogs, structural organization in animals. In frog, the number of pairs of cranial nerves arising from the brain should be 10. It should be 10. 12 is for humans actually. 10 is the right answer for the frog. 10 going to be a right answer for the frog, and option 4 going to be the right for 136th question. 136. 136 assertion and reasoning. In recombinant DNA technology, lysosome is used for disrupting bacterial cells by cellulase in plant cells. Here, I'll repeat again. DNA technology, lysozyme is used for disrupting bacterial cells, while cellulase for plant cells. True. This is right. The enzymes, what they are using is right. Isolation of genetic material needs disruption of cell. Yes. Here, what we can tell, I say, in recombinant DNA technology, lysosome, both the statements are true. Now we have to check whether it's a right explanation or the wrong explanation. My friends, I'll tell this is the right explanation. So I'll go with the option 1. What they have? Oh, no, option 1, no. So correct explanation, option 2. So 136 will remain option 2. 136 will go with the option 2. Next, we have 137. Look at the screen. 137. The method of directly of injecting a sperm. Directly of injecting the sperm. Directly inject ICSI. Let's see into an ovum in the assisted reproductive. Oh my God, it is 137. Easy. ICSI, intracytoplasmic sperm injection. 138, my friend, that is adaptive radiation in placental mammal and Australian marsupial, leading to similarity between distinct species. An example of, okay, so this is an example of, my friend, analogous. I mean, yeah, it's going to be convergent. 138, convergent evolution. See, there are multiple adaptive radiation. We know whenever there is a multiple adaptive radiation, that leads to a convergent evolution. That leads to convergent evolution, which is option 3 here. 138, 138 will be option 3. 138 going to be option 3. Then we have 139. Just a second. 139 is here. Just a second. Look at the screen. 139 we have assertion and reasoning again. In an experiment, Mendel observed that F1 progeny plants are tall and none are dwarf. Monohybrid cross, my friends. Monohybrid cross. Okay. So capital T, small t. I say it is right. And then stem height is a contrasting trait, with the tall being the dominant and dwarf being a recessive. This is also going to be right. We need to check whether it's a right explanation or what. With reading the assertion reasoning, we can directly tell it remains the correct explanation. Option 2 will be a right answer here. Now then, coming to 140th one, 140th one. Look at this. Arrange the following in descending order of number of species in Amazon rainforest. My friends, I'll tell you first of all the number we need to remember. We'll go with invertebrates. Will be having 1,25,000. We are just 40 questions more. That's it. We're going to wind it up in the next 15-20 minutes, friends. Just be attentive. 1,25,000 species are there here. And then plants are 40,000. Plants are 40,000. And birds is 1,500 or 300. 1,500 or 300. And fishes are 3,000 and mammals are 427. Here they're asking from descending, right? They are asking for the descending. Descending matlab we have to go from top to bottom. Invertebrates come first. Oh, what an easy option. Invertebrates come first, and that will make a easy tick for everyone. That is option 3 will go for the right answer. Then we have a 1. Then we have a 141. My friends, exchange O2 with CO2 by hare. What a simple question. 141, simple diffusion. 141, simple diffusion going to be a right answer. 140, simple diffusion going to be a right answer, my friends. Okay. Then we have 142. 142, my friends. 142, my friends. We have for the person with the O blood group. Okay, the person with the O blood group, combination of parents. Okay. All right, then they should have okay, let's write it in this way. Small I should be a allele. Okay, which of the following, my friends, which of the not a possible, I think option 1 will be a right answer here, but let's eliminate. So here we have a high, there is a possibility small I in both the parent. That's it. So one allele should be there. My friends, yes, option 1 will be a right answer. 142. Option 1 will be a right answer, my friend. Then coming to this one. 143. Modern Homo sapiens. Yes. Modern Homo sapiens arose in Australia and moved across the continent. They arose in Australia. By Africa become Australia. It should be Africa, my friends, not an Australia. Circle the Australia, which is wrong. So I say statement 1 is wrong. And we have 144. We have 140. Sorry. I have to tell one more statement. Sorry. Now we have a statement 2. Homo sapiens arose around 75,000 to 10,000 years ago. 75,000 to 10,000 years ago. This is right. This is correct. So I'll tell statement 1 is wrong. Statement 2 is right. So which option seems to be right? Option 1. Yes. Next, 124 we need to go. Let's check with the 124, my friends. We have which of the following is used as a morphine, painkiller. Yes. Morphine is a painkiller. 144, morphine is a painkiller. Yes, post-surgery in the earlier days, that is a morphine. That is the right one. Which of the following plant produce non-albuminous seeds? This type of questions appeared in the last NEET also. Non-albuminous, it is a pea plant, it is a pea seeds here. So I'll go with the 145, option 1. Next we have assertion and reasoning, again from the topic population interactions in the chapter what I said, organism and population. Look at this. Abingdon tortoise in Galapagos Island become extinct. Abingdon tortoise in Galapagos Island become extinct within a decade after the goat were introduced. True, that is true. Goats were more efficient at the browsing than the Abingdon tortoise. Goat were more browsing. That is right. Yeah, I directly go. Both of them are right. That's a correct explanation. Oh, all the assertion reasoning they are given till date, they are all correct explanation. That's pretty cool. And now let's go with the 147. 147. Okay, now I guess the questions are direct. The covering of the ovum at the ovulation. The covering of the ovum at the ovulation, my friends, that is zona pellucida. The ovum, the covering of ovum at ovulation. Again, they made a mess up here. It should not be a ovum as per the new NCERT. It should be a secondary oocyte if it's at the stage of ovulation. Let's consider, we know that the covering of ovum or the secondary oocyte at ovulation will remain a zona pellucida. Option 4 going to be the right answer, my friends. 147. 148. Which of the following is used as a clot buster? Microbes in human welfare. No doubts in all. Streptokinase. Streptokinase. 149. Which of the following structure is not a part of male reproductive system? Such an easy questions we are encountering now. My friends, not a part of male reproductive system. Infundibulum is present in the female reproductive system. Rete, testis, epididymis, vasa, efferentia. Very good. All these are the male reproductive system part. So I'll go with the option 1. Next, 150. 150 we have. 150, my friends. 150. Look here. Ovulation is caused by LHZ. True. Leading to the rupture of Graafian follicle. That is right. That is right, bacho. Graafian follicle. Look at this screen. Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle remaining after ovulation transform into corpus luteum and secretes large amount of estrogen. Hold on. So here, see, they produce estrogen. I agree. Okay, but it's not mentioned in NCERT. We can tell that it's a large amount of progesterone would have been the right answer here. Progesterone would have been the right answer. But somewhere they secrete estrogen for very little proportion, so we can't deny that point. But here the large amount of progesterone should be produced. So I'll say statement 2 is wrong and statement 1 is right. Statement 2 is wrong, statement 1 is right. So, which option seems to be right here? 150, I'll go with the option 4. 150 will go with the option 4. And then we have 151. 151 we are looking right now. 151, my friends. 151. 30. We have 30 more questions. That's it. The following between the right atrium and right ventricle is guarded by. Such an easy question, my friends. Right atrium, right ventricle. Right atrium, right ventricle is tricuspid valve. Right atrium, right ventricle is tricuspid valve. We know here is a simple depiction of it. We have a tricuspid valve. That's it. 151. And then we have a what is it? Then we have this one. What is it? 152. Which of the following not evidence for evolution? Okay, not evidence, right? So divergent evolution of an anatomical structure. Yes, that's evidence. Then we have convergent evolution. That also going to be right. Okay, and we have paleontological evidences. No doubt about it. That's also going to be a right. And embryological evidences proposed by Ernst Haeckel. We didn't agree with him. We didn't agree. Carl von Baer came and slashed this. So we'll tell no. Option 4 is not. So evidence for evolution. 152 will go with the option 2, my friends. And then we have 153. And then we have 153. Look at the thing. 153. Inactive form of Bt toxin, Bacillus thuringiensis, is converted into active form in the insect gut. Due to what? Yes, due to what? He's right. He marked right. Due to the alkaline pH in the gut. That's right. Next we have, let's go quickly. Colostrum, no doubt. Colostrum from mom, from amma, that is IgA. Let's read out the question. Let's read out, secreted by the mother during the initial days of the lactation is abundant in IgA. Option 4 will go with the right answer. 155, which of the following in female gametophyte of an angiosperm helps in guiding the pollen tube for fertilizing the eggs? Which of the following in female gametophyte of an angiosperm helps in guiding the pollen tube for the this thing? So my friends, here the option polar nucleus, no. Synergids will be a right answer. Synergids going to be the right answer. 156, which of the following disease is not a STD? Most expected question, my friends. Most accepted questions. Okay, which of the following is not a sexually transmitted? So here, which of this one is sexually not genital? What's a sexually transmitted? Syphilis, tuberculosis? No, tuberculosis is not sexually transmitted. Gonorrhea sexually transmitted. So option 3 going to be the right answer for 156, my friends. Then we have which of the following? Look at the board. Look at the board. Look at the board. Look at the screen. Which of the following statement about the lac operon is correct? Which of the following is lac operon is correct? They're asking, right? Galactose can act as an inducer of a lac operon. No. GI. Okay, GI is constitute. Here it should be lactose actually. Gene I is constitutively expressed. Okay, let's hold on with the next thing. Lactose activates the repressor. Now, GI is advised. No, option 2. Option 2. 157 will remain option 2. My friends, next 158 we are looking. 158 we have transformation. I can match transformation with transfer of DNA, right? Cloning site, no doubt at all. Cloning site will be a cloning site. We have to clone, right? Okay, cloning site going to be a restriction enzyme, and selection will be what? Okay, ORI will be ORI, no, ORI will be replication. Okay, so option 2, 158. Then we have 159. 159, what is there? A calculation. 159 is a calculation, my friends. Look at this. The population of diploid is at the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium if the frequency of allele A is P. Easy question. No need to calculate. They have given mathematics. Okay. See, multiply it. Yeah, multiply it. 0.1 into 0.1 is equal to how much? Yeah, I guess it's going to be 0.01. Okay, 0.1 into 0.1, it's going to be 0.01, my friends. Okay, so easy question. I'll mark option 2. Okay, see, they're just asking for A, right? We need to identify AA. That is A into A, 0.1 into 0.1. So it's going to be this one. Okay, it's going to be this one. And sperm motility is due to, very good, sperm motility. It's the right answer. Directly we can go with the flagellar movement. And then we have 20 more. We are just 20 more, my friends. Look at the 20 more questions. 161. Consider a following of 10 million cells. The given per capita birth rate is 0.002, and the per capita death is 0.002. Oh my god. Okay, expected number of cells after 10 generation. Expected number of cells after 10 generation appears to be complicated, but read it here. 0.002 is this. 0.002 is this. There is no data of immigration. So regarding the cell they are asking, so we can't expect that also. It remains the same. The answer will remain the same. That is 10 million itself. That is a 10 million itself, my friends. 161 going to be 10 million. Next we have 161, assertion and reasoning again. Forelimb of human and bats are homologous. Forelimb of human and bats are homologous. Are they homologous? Yes, both of them are mammal. They are homologous. That's the right one. Forelimb of humans and bats have similar anatomical structure. That's why they are called as homologous. So I'll again tell A and R are right, and R is a correct explanation of A. Then we have 163, my friend. Then we have 163. Muscle contraction is initiated by a signal sent by central nervous system by the release of a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. Option 2. Acetylcholine, option 2. Which of the following hormone is not secreted by Not secreted. Yes. How can you mark HCG? HCG is there. This is a very important hormone which helps in determining the pregnancy in the initial days, and that is secreted by human placenta. Estrogen will be secreted by placenta, and a progesterone is also secreted by them. LH is the one. Option one going to be right answer for this. And then coming to the 65, my friends, 165 we have, which of the following statement is correct about the plasmodium? Human health and disease. Fertilization takes place in gut, right, my friends? Reproduction sexually, sexually in liver? No, it is asexually in the liver cells. Reproduces, he wrote a additional to this, sexually they have given in RBC, but it sexually, again I have to tell, asexually. And look here, gametocytes develop in mosquito gut. This is the right one. Which of the ones? Okay, which of the gametocytes? Oh, no, that's gametocytes. No, gametocytes develop in the human body itself. Human body itself, right? Human body. Once they come out of the RBC, they themselves differentiate into male gametocyte, female gametocyte. So I say 4 is also not right, 2 or 3 is also not right, and as well as 2 is also not right. So only right is number 1. 165 will remain number 1. Question again. Which of the following is a herbivorous are the primary consumers? Let's option 4 will remain a right answer for 166. My friends, look at the next one. Look at the next one. We are looking at the next one, my friends. That is 167. 167 we have, which of the following statement about the reabsorption process in Henle's loop is correct? Correct. I'll tell you, please listen cautiously. They're talking about, okay, Henle's loop. We have 2 limbs. One is called an ascending limb, other one is called a descending limb. One is called an ascending limb, other one is called a descending limb. We know ascending limb is permeable to electrolytes. Means electrolytes, they won't come out. And here it is ulta. It is not permeable to water. I mean impermeable. But here it is electrolyte is permeable. Hold on. Let's see this. So this side is descending and this side will be here ascending limb. Correct. So let's. The descending limb of an Henle's loop is permeable to water, but impermeable to electrolyte. Direct statement from the NCERT. A statement is right. Urine get concentrated in Henle's loop. Urine get this loop. I agree. When they go down from descending limb, they will be getting concentrated. I agree. Okay, so I agree. I have to mark this also right. Reabsorption of sodium. No. This occurs in the DCT, my friends. This occurs in the DCT. Active and passive transport of the electrolytes occurs in the ascending limb. True, because since they are allowing the electrolytes, we can tell D is also right. So for me right now, A, B, D going to be the right answer. Where is the A, B, D? Option 1 will remain the right answer. 167, option 1, my friends. Next we have 168, my friends. 168. Look at the screen. Assertion is there. The logistic growth model of the population is considered more realistic than. Logistic growth model of the population is considered more realistic than exponential model. Of course, we all know, bacho, that is logistic growth is actually a sigmoid shaped growth, whereas a exponential growth is a J-shaped growth, which is there for unlimited resources. But here, for the exponential, it is unlimited. For the logistic, it is limited growth. In nature, everything is limited, my friends. So we tell assertion is right. Assertion is right. And coming to the reason, resources are finite. Oh my god, just the word I said limited, but they have given as a finite. Yes, so that's going to be both the statements are right, and it is a correct explanation. All the assertion and the correct, and R is a correct explanation of A. Will remain option 2 as a right answer. 169. 169. Please look here. 169 we have. Which of the following is the correct order of arrangement of vertebrate column? Or is this a question? Cervical vertebrae in the neck region, thoracic vertebrae in the thorax region, lumbar in the lower abdominal region, and then comes the coccygeal. So which is the right answer? 169. C, T, lumbar, sacral. Okay, so option 1 will remain the right answer. 169, option 1. My friends, now almost last 10. We have to look into the last 11 questions. Look here. Okay. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Such an easy question. Again, it's from the table of NCERT. So we can understand how important the tables, how important the diagrams in the NCERT. Most of the question they have taken from those tables, from the diagrams itself. Let's look into this. When both the species are harmed, that is minus minus, which is called a computation. Yes, one species is harmed, other species is getting benefited. That can be predation or the parasitism. Both the species are getting benefited, that is mutualism. One species get benefited while other is not benefited, that is commensalism. My friends, the answer going to be 3124. Where is 3124? Option 1, 170. Option 1 going to be the right answer. Let's look at the 171. Let's look at the 171. If a diploid chromosome number of a typical angiosperm is 36, a diploid chromosome number of the angiosperm is 36, what would be its chromosomal number, its endosperm? My friends, listen to me. My friends, listen to me. Now here, see, first of all, 36, how I can tell? It is a triploid. It is a triploid. So what going to be the right answer? 13 divided by 2, if I make, it's going, sorry, 36, right? 36. Just a second. Here the right answer going to be, just hold on, just hold on. So 36 divided by 2, the answer I'm going to get. And here if I multiply it by 3, 3n, hold on. 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 18 into 3 I should do. 18 into 3 if I make, 36 plus 18, one more we're going to add. Very simple answer, 54. 54. 171, I'll mark option 4. Which of the following enzyme synthesis precursor of mRNA? Precursor of mRNA. Direct question. RNA polymerase 2 should be a right answer here. RNA polymerase 2 option. Option, yes, option 3 is the right answer. Okay, then we have 7 more to be discussed. 7 more, sorry, 8 more questions left over, my friends. Let's look into this. Statement 1. Plasmids are autonomously replicating DNA. Autonomously replicative DNA. Who said no? That is right. It is extra chromosomal DNA which have a ability to replicate by itself. Okay. Then plasmids are, look at the screen. Plasmids are extra chromosomal DNA. Yes, it's true. Both of them are true. So I'll go with both the statements. I'll go with both the statements are true. That is option 2. Next we have 174. Look at the screen. 174. How many theca layer? 2 theca layers are present in the typical bilobed one. 174 will be a 2. 2 is the right answer. 175. Look here. 175. Natural selection can lead into one more diagram based structure. A question. We have got a diagram. Got the diagram in the evolution chapter. I hope you all know they will be a somewhat like this. Okay, so that is stabilizing, directional change, disruptive. So stabilizing, directional change, disruptive. ACD. Any option with ACD? Yes, third option is the right answer. 5 more questions, my friends. 5 more questions. 5 more questions. 176. Okay, 176 we have. Which of the following statement are correct? Okay, now let's see. 176, which of the following statement are correct? Energy flow from producers to consumer is unidirectional. Correct. Energy flow from producers to consumer unidirectional. Correct. Next, energy pyramid can never be inverted. Energy pyramid can never be inverted. With respect to what they're asking, energy pyramid. Okay, it's not ecological pyramid. Okay, it's energy pyramid. Yes, it's right. It cannot be inverted. It should be always upright only. Transfer of energy allows 1%. 1%, bhaiya, it is 10%. 10%. So A is right, B is right, C is not right. So option 3 is the right answer. Option 3 is the right answer. Next, 177. 177, excess growth hormone. What they're asking here, excess growth hormone, gigantism. What they're asking, anything like that? Oh, acromegaly they have given. Yes, middle age, acromegaly, right? Middle age, if the growth hormone is more, that's going to be acromegaly, my friends. And then we have a next one of luteinizing hormone. What the luteinizing hormone do? See, there are 2 to 3 questions which I found in the question paper itself. There is an answer. They're interlinked, I can say. Instead of answer, I can tell they are interlinked. So you will have vasopressin. Look here, vasopressin. Question, I mean, C, right? Vasopressin, reabsorption of water. Yeah, that is this one. Oxytocin, contraction. The order is 3412. 3412. Option 3 is. Next one, 178 we have, that is, which of the following is secondary lymphoid organ? 178, secondary lymphoid, following primary lymphoid organ, and thymus is also prime, which is a secondary, right? So spleen going to be, just a second, spleen going to be a primary lymphoid organ, going to be primary lymphoid organ. So BC is a primary lymphoid organ. Where is BC here? 178. BC is option 3 is a right answer here. Next we have 179. During PCR, my friends, during PCR, the primer bind to DNA strand, and this step is called. This is a first one, right? We have learned. This is the first one. That is annealing. We call annealing is a term. Next, we have the last question, my friends. Let's end up with this. 180. Down syndrome is caused by the absence of one of the, a very good person. He wrote, that's right. There is a presence of one of the X chromosome. No. Hold on. There should be a presence of actually 21, not a X here. Complete wrong. Turner syndrome is caused by the presence of additional copy of chromosome. That is this one. Klinefelter's additional copyright. It is XO, absence. It should be absence. So both the statement are wrong, bacho. Both the statement are wrong. I say option 3 is the right answer here. So my friends, thank you all for your time, and thank you all for just going through the question and answers of today's NEET paper. So when I go to this today's NEET paper, I say it is moderate to easy. Okay, I'll tell, because easy, all the questions, not most of the questions, all the questions are completely NCERT based itself. Okay, a moderate, yes, some of the questions were lengthy and some of them took more time. So this is for today's session. I hope you all done good. I hope you'll get a good results. We pray for it. So out of 360, I hope a good score for biology will be 340. 340 plus will be really good score, but definitely there will be a talented kids who will be 360 out of 360. That's all for today's session. That's all in this live session. Wish you all the best for the results. We're expecting the results in the mid of July. So I wish you the best, and keep watching our channel. Just subscribe our channel, like the videos. We're going to bring more updates in biology for grade 11 and grade 12 for the NEET preparation. Thank you all.